Hello everybody, welcome to our English didactics video. Today we are going to talk about ESL Game Plus. That is a web page that offers interactive online games for learning and teaching English as a second language. Their learning games are mostly suitable for teaching ESL kids and teenagers. And in here we can find activities for teaching and practicing English like grammar, vocabulary, sentences, listening and pronunciation skills. Also, by playing educational games, students learn English vocabulary, sentences, structures, grammar, listening, pronunciation, and phonics. This page is divided in games, topics, quizzes, videos, printables, and iPad and mobile.
I'm going to talk about games. They are useful for language learning because they provide a fun way to learn. Instead of many hours of worksheet, students can practice and play with good results. When we are in the page web in the games area, we can find variety of games. So we have 12 class of games that make the learning fun. First of all, we have the classroom games that here you can find different vocabulary related to animals, colors, clothes, and numbers. Using this Wheel of Fortune game, this game is also excellent for classroom teaching. Teachers can engage students in classroom vocabulary review. It can be used to energize adult class to review work that was done or simply as a reward for good classroom work. So the next one is crocodile games. Here there are images and some cases audio in these types of game. A random number will show up and you will advance. There are traps on the way, and don't land on a flamingo. Flamingos eat frogs, a question will pop up, and the player must choose the correct answer, or risk going back. Meeting a crocodile is ugly. You get eaten and you go back to start. The bug is your best friend. Frogs eat bugs to get strength. The next one is the word search game. This is an interactive word search puzzle. Will help you practice spelling, action, verbs, vocabulary. Solve this vocabulary word search online using the pictures as clues. Check the picture and words in right side as hint and find them in this word search puzzle. It is suitable for use with pre-intermediate and intermediate learners. This game is also excellent for vocabulary teaching and practice. Learners and teachers can use it to review English vocabulary or simply practice these words. It's great for student practice.
You can also find here you can also find classroom games. You can play, for example, games that are going to help your classroom teaching. In this case, I select the adjectives versus adverbs game. Teachers can engage students in a classroom vocabulary or grammar review. It is suitable for intermediate and advanced learners. It can be used to energize adult class to review work that was done or simply as a reward for good classroom work. You can also find memory games. This game is excellent for vocabulary teaching and practice. Learners and teachers can use it to review English vocabulary or simply practice these words. This memory game has audio, images, and text, which make it possible to practice spelling, reading, listening, and word recognition. It is great for beginner and elementary lesson plans. Crossword games. Here are many crosswords that you can solve. For example, the interactive crossword puzzle will help you practice spelling, action, verbs, vocabulary ending with ing, or the present progressive form of the verb. You can solve this vocabulary crossword online using the pictures as clues. And finally, spelling games. Here you can practice, for example, vocabulary and spelling of adverbs of frequency. and learners and teachers can use it to review English vocabulary and grammar or simply practice these words.
Okay guys, here in topics you will find different games by topic which are useful to practice vocabulary and grammar. They are educational games for teaching English to children and teenagers. So, in this part of the page there are some interactive games that include the following topics: action verbs, animal vocabulary, adjectives, adverbs, bathroom vocabulary, bedroom vocabulary, body parts vocabulary, comparative and superlatives, food and drinks, fruit and vegetables vocabulary, furniture and household words, Halloween, and jobs and places vocabulary. Also, you will find different exercises about past tenses, prefixes and suffixes, prepositions, present simple and present progressive tenses, question words, school supplies and school subjects vocabulary, Christmas, clothes and colors vocabulary, kitchen vocabulary, and health vocabulary.
Now quizzes. So this section is divided in 3 parts. The first one is called IELTS reading, in which we can develop reading skills to conquer English exams such as IELTS, TOEFL, and SAT by practicing with these reading exercises. Also, these exercises are perfect for non-native university students looking to improve their reading skills for academic studies. It is easier to build your vocabulary through the reading process. So, in this part, we can find games like this that consist in read the text that is given there and then answer the question related to the text. If the answer is right, you can continue, but if it's wrong, you must find the error. The second one is called 500 exam words. That is a vocabulary section based on over 500 words that advanced English learners must know before entering English exams, like those that I said before. They have embedded these words under different topics and provided activities to test your knowledge using realistic contextual examples. This is a more effective and easy way of mastering vocabulary of this nature as opposed to rote memorization of single words. And now the third one is called English idioms, in which we can find lots of idioms that the intermediate and to advanced levels of English learning need to know, because these expressions become one of the most challenging aspects of English learning. Idioms are expressions that have a specific meaning that is not always evident by translating individual words that form the expressions. So in here, the expressions are organized by essential and frequently used in alphabetic order from A to Z.
Okay, you can also find videos. This section has plenty of videos for different grades. For example, in one of the videos, kids will learn how to introduce their friends to other people and will review simple greetings. It will also teach children how to talk about what they need. In other videos, you can find lessons that include greetings, colors, how to count from 1 to 10, animals on the farm, fruit, body parts, family members, and more.
Let's talk about printables. So, you will find many printable activities to make the students' learning more didactic. On this side, you will find crossword puzzles, word search puzzles, PowerPoint flashcards, hidden pictures games, word spiral puzzles, game cards provided, printable flashcards, and PowerPoint flashcards. Also, you can find phonics worksheets, so they will help you to teach short and long vowels, consonant blends, digraphs, vowel digraphs, and other phonemes, which are essential for teaching early literacy. And you also find phonics games, and videos. So this section features many phonics games and videos to help children to learn to decode and read words in English with no reading skills. So our videos teach the different phonemes without any ambiguity, and the games help children practice themselves.
Finally, we have iPad and mobile. Learn English on mobile devices. With the proliferation of smartphones and tablet devices, learners are beginning to demand learning activities on their mobile devices. Learning out of the classroom is not the future, it's already here. ESL Games Plus is here to lead the industry in mobile games that run within your web browsers. And you don't need apps to install, just open the web page and start learning. At the moment, we have matching games for vocabulary practice, but more are on the way. So do come back soon. It's all about educational games on iPad and mobile devices.
Okay guys, so that's all. Remember that games are useful for language learning because they provide a fun way to learn instead of many hours of worksheets. Students can practice and play with good results. So I hope you have liked the video and see you in the next time. Bye! Bye!